Hello, I am Mel with Soulful, and welcome to today's Power Flow, where we are focusing on incorporating yoga moves with weights, with strength training, so you get all of the goodness in all of the right places. I am currently 27 weeks pregnant, so if you are expecting as well, I would love to hear in the comments below about your journey and let me know how I can support you. If you've not already subscribed to this channel, please do so, and if you have already, it is wonderful to have you back. For today's class, you want to have some weights close by. I will be using 3 and 5 pound weights. If you don't have hand weights, maybe you want to incorporate some water bottles or something similar to give you a little bit of that resistance. Let's go ahead and begin with our quick warm up. Meet me down on your mat and find yourself in that nice child's pose position. We want to have those knees nice and wide, making room for baby and belly. Feet are together if that's accessible. Palms reach out towards the top of the mat. And just start to take some deep breaths here. Lengthening the spine, the neck. Letting go of any tension here. And if that forehead is down on the mat and you would like to gently rock the forehead side to side, massaging that frontalis muscle, go ahead and do so. Welcome into your body. Welcome into this awesome sweat session we're about to share with one another. Great job. When you're ready, press it up into a tabletop position. We want to warm up that spine a little bit. So let's do a few cat-cows here. Inhale, dropping the belly ever so gently. Exhale, press the earth away. Inhale, feeling that extension in the spine. That gaze is looking up. Exhale, protracting through the shoulders, feeling that flexion in the spine. One more. Inhale, drop the belly. Letting your breath guide you. Exhale, press the earth away. Good job. Just start to do some nice hip circles here. Letting everything go. Warming up that low back. I like to kind of sway the hips side to side. Good work. Oh, welcome. I am so happy you are here today. All right, reach that right hand down in front of you like you're shaking someone's hand. Pretend like you're grabbing a softball. Take the hips back to the heels and big shoulder rolls here. We are incorporating a lot of upper body, so we really want to warm up these shoulders. Warming up that lower body, engaging the core, pulling that belly up and in, and that baby in opposite direction. Let's go. Having that nice strong yogi grip into the mat in that left hand, and bring it back center. Let's inhale, rotate open gently towards that right. Exhale, thread the needle, right ear goes down to the mat, and there we go. Extend that left hand if you would like, keeping the knees in line with the hips. If you need to have a pillow or something underneath the head, you're welcome to. Just stretching that back and shoulder just a little bit before it works oh so hard for us. And ground into that left hand. Let's rotate back open, reach up. Exhale, come back center. Reach that left arm out. Here we go. Grab that softball. Give yourself those nice, big, deep shoulder rolls again, taking those hips back to the heels. I'm at that point in pregnancy where I continue to fight to lift my pants up, but here we are in opposite direction. You know, you just got to embrace the bump. Let it shine, right? Creating life is no easy feat, and you are doing it, mama. Here we go. And bring it back center. Ground into that right hand. Reach up, rotate open towards that left side. Exhale, thread that needle. That left shoulder, left ear now comes down to the earth. Extending that right hand if it's accessible, if it feels good. Again, keeping the hips, that lumbar spine square towards the earth. One more breath here. And if that hand was extended, bring it back to the face, ground into the earth, gently rotate back open. Exhale, come back center. Beautiful job here. Let's go ahead and start warming up those glutes. We're gonna lift that right knee out to the side. Fire hydrants, just starting to open the hip here. Woo. There you go, nice flat back. Keeping those wrists and shoulders in alignment here. You're not falling over into the left side. And bring that right knee down. Let's switch it to the left. Ground in that right knee, lift that left leg open towards the side. Oh, I love a good full body workout here. Way to go. And one more. Beautiful. Take a few more hip circles, small, large. Dance that lion. Use this time for you. Whatever you need. Maybe roll the shoulders out a little bit. Don't take workouts too seriously, right? Just have fun with it. Move your body, enjoy the sweat. All right, my friend, here we go. We're gonna step into a high lunge position. So that left knee stays down. Let's lift that right leg back behind you. Exhale, bring that knee to elbow and the foot comes forward. I'm gonna come off the mat since I have shoes on. And so you're in this position here. Tuck that left toe underneath. Come up into a runner's lunge. Grab your weights, whatever you're using. Guide yourself up to that high lunge position. You are on those left toes. Here we go. We're gonna go into a tricep kickback. So bend the elbows back. As you go down in that lunge, you're gonna kick it back. 1, you got it. 2, lengthening that leg as you come up for that hammer bicep curl. Whew. Amazing job. Hips are squared forward. You look amazing. Almost there. Shoulders away from the ears. Tall spine. Here we go. And hold this time. Walk that left foot in. You're in that pyramid pose. Both legs are lengthened and strengthened. As you hinge at the hips, you're lifting the weights out in front of you and lower down and come up. Whew. Exhale, lift. Really getting into that back, those deltoids here, still feeling those tricep, biceps working. I want you to focus on squeezing the thighs, really have that active engagement here. Now, you are more than welcome to have a slight bend in that right knee if that is what you need today. Always listening to your body and where you are. One more. Good work. Now we are opening up to that warrior 2. You have that heel to arch alignment. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, widen that stance a little more. There you go. Keeping the legs straight. Lift the arms up to the side. Warrior 2 with a bicep curl. Here we go. Down and up. Yes, keeping those elbows lifted away from that rib cage. Awesome job. Really feeling that glute, hamstring, quad, all of the goodness here. As you are lengthening and strengthening those thighs, you are doing the same to that pelvic floor. Whew. Come on, mama, you look great. Come on. Keep smiling, keep sweating. And 2 more, you've got it. Woo. And this time 1, hold it out, lengthen the leg. Palms rotate down to the earth. Triangle pose. I am switching to 3 pounds here. Whew, those shoulders are certainly talking to me. All right, we're in that triangle pose. We're gonna reach forward. Exhale, take it down and come back up. Starting to get into those obliques here. Feel that pelvic tilt as you come down, just as you would normally in that pose. Now my right leg is lengthened here, but if you need to bend that right knee, please go ahead and do so. It's really important to keep that active core here during our pregnancy. There you go. Whew. It's gonna help with the birth. It's gonna keep us strong. It's gonna help with that low back. Amazing. I know those deltoids are on fire. Maybe it's just me. And one more, you got it, reaching and using those obliques. Awesome job to guide you back up. Go ahead and meet me in a chair pose. Those feet are going to be a little wider here. I'm switching back to my fives. So you want to have those feet wide. We're going to go into a squat, bringing the arms in front and then lower down. Then switching to a deadlift with a row, palms face in, and bring it back up. Beautiful. Squat, arms come forward, palms face each other. Bring it back. Deadlift, you got it. And row it out, grazing the rib cage with those elbows. And guide yourself up. I will show you a profile view. Taking it back and up, slow. Really creating that resistance. Slight bend in the knee here, driving the energy into the heels. Flat back, come up. Oop. And that row, there we go. And now come back up. See, I'm human. I do the same thing. Sometimes I just get so excited and in the moment. Whew. Yes, taking it forward. Really activating those hamstrings here. Rowing it out. Squeeze that scapula together and bring it up. Two more. You're doing amazing. Continue to breathe. Flat back, shoulders away from the ears. You've got it. Keep going. Yes. Looking oh so good, oh so strong. It is so important that we keep a strong lower body here with those glutes, because that is only going to help with that pelvic and low back pain that we can certainly experience throughout our pregnancy. Good work. You were almost there. This is a quick, effective workout. Awesome job. Let's take it to the other side. So go ahead, bring that left foot forward now. Right foot is back. You were on those tippy toes on the right. That heel is lifted. We're going into those tricep kickbacks. So bend down, kick it back and up. Yes, down, back and up. Again, having that wider stance here, because we want to make sure that that knee stays in line with the ankle. Notice that here for me. I'm not leaning forward. You really want to protect the joints here. The hips are squared forward. You're engaging that left thigh, squeezing the right glute, the right thigh. Amazing work. Yes, squeezing, pausing for a moment at the top here. Really savoring the work and effort that you are putting in. Two more. Good job. And finish it. Here we go, going into that pyramid pose. Walk that right foot in. And we're gonna bring those arms out in front of us. Flat back, here we go. Hinging at the hips, bring it forward. And take it back down. Yes, so now, notice where you're focusing on that low back. Focusing on that upper back. The deltoids, the shoulders, still feeling it in those biceps, triceps. Amazing. Think about you have that string coming out of the crown of your head. Again, you have the option to bend that left knee if that is what is speaking to you today. You're also still getting into those obliques here. So many activations happening at once. Two more, come on. Continue to breathe. Supply oxygen to those muscles and finish. Good job. Take it out into that warrior two. Remember, we want to have a wider stance than normal. Starting with the legs straight, palms come up towards the ceiling, arms out. Here we go. Let's take it down. Bicep curl and up. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating already. Great job. having that coccyx bone facing straight and true down to the earth, keeping that activation happening everywhere, pulling the core in, pulling baby in, squeezing that right thigh, pressing into the blade of that right foot. There is so much going on here, I know, but you are doing absolutely incredible. Keep going, come on, 3 more. Breathe, whew. I know I'm feeling it, and final one. Great job. Going into that triangle, switch the weights if you need to. Here we go. Grabbing those 3 pounds if that's what you need. All right, lengthen the legs. Here we go. Palms now face down to the earth. Look over the left hand, reach towards that left fingertip. Guide it down. Whew, reaching that right arm up, using those right obliques. Guide yourself up. There you go. Good job. Yes. Still thinking about that right rib cage rotating open towards that sky. Now, if this is too much with those shoulders, drop the weights. That's okay. Come on. Whew. I'm burning oh so incredibly good with this. I certainly hope you were doing the same. Come on, mama. You look good. Keep going. Yes, we've got it. Using the activation of that core again, bending that left knee if you should need it. 2 more. Come on. Finish it stronger than you started. And 1. Going into a little more core work here, a little more glute work, and you were kissing this goodbye. Go ahead and drop those weights. Just stand, and we're gonna do some deep breathing techniques where we're gonna engage that pelvic floor along the way. Here we go. Inhale, breathe deeply into the belly. Exhale, contract, bring it all in. Squeeze that pelvic floor, pulling it up, and release. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Really draw that belly in. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Again, inhale. Exhale. Squeeze that pelvic floor. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. We're going to go into a little more glute work here before we wrap up and have a nice cool down. Go into a plie, or what you may know as a goddess squat. Hands can come heart-centered, hand can come on those hips, and if you want to incorporate more weights, you rock on and bring it into those goalpost arms, holding onto those weights. And we're just going to start to pulse. Yes, pulse it out. Now, you might want to have a slight tilt in that pelvis because you already have so much lordosis curve in that spine. So try bringing it forward a little bit to protect that low back. Good job. Woo, you're doing great. Shoulders away from the ears, and then we back so you can see me a little better. There we go. Awesome job. Driving the energy into those heels. We're really activating that inner thigh, outer thigh, glutes. You've got those quads working, hammies, just all the goodness in that lower body. Here we go. Take it low and hold. This time, lift on that right toe. Let's pulse it for 5, 4. Feel that burn. Oh my gosh, I feel it. 2 and 1. Switch it out. Let's go. Pulse it. Still staying tall. Come on, that string. 2 and 1. Let's hold it for the end. It's 8, 7, 6. Come on, stay with it. It's worth it. You've got it. Sink a little lower. Yes, you can. It's 2, 1. Whoo, that burned oh so incredibly good. Let's take it down to the mat. Whew, take your time getting there. We're gonna go into a few of those donkey kicks. Grounding into that left knee. That right knee lifts parallel. Flex the heel up towards the sky. And let's pulse it for 10, 9, 8, yes, 7, 6, come on, 5, squeeze it like you mean it, you're doing incredible, it's 3, 2, 1, and release. Ground into that right knee, lift that left knee up. Find your placement. Here we go. Kick it up. Woo, there you go. Really feel like you're trying to kick through the ceiling. Come on, it's 5. Breathe. 4. Woo. 2 and 1. Great, great work. We're gonna do a quick little stretch because you deserve it. Bring that right foot forward and go into that well-deserved lunge here. Whew. I don't know if it's just where I am in my pregnancy or the talking and excitability today, but I am out of breath. I am breathing hard. Heart rate is up, but it was good. It was worth it. There you go. Just starting to cool the body down. Now, I love really focusing on opening the hip flexors. That can certainly create a bunch of tension in that low back. So focusing on all areas here of opening the hips is very essential. Let's take it into that half split. If you want to bring the palms down to the earth, have it on the inside of that right leg. Again, keeping room for baby. Maybe you point the toe, flex the toe, roll the ankle side to side, whatever feels good, let it go. Good job. And let's release and switch. Now that right knee stays down, that left foot comes forward into that lunge. Guide yourself up. Oh yeah, really opening that right hip flexor now. Just because a workout is short doesn't mean it's not effective. When you really engage the muscles appropriately, it's good stuff. There you go. Make sure you're not really dumping into those hips. Our bodies are already producing more relaxin', so we're already a little more flexible. We don't want to create any tension. We want to release it and bring it down. Take the hips back, going into that half split. Keeping the hips squared forward. Go where you may, still being mindful of that spine. Notice I have a nice long spine. I'm not hunched over and crunching in. Bringing the heart rate down. Maybe pointing and flexing the toe, taking it side to side. Letting any and all tension go. Good job. Way to work. Good job. And bring it back center. Let's take it into a quick sun worshiper. The feet are together, the knees are wide, just as you started with that child's pose. This time we're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, let the palms come behind you and gently walk it back. Great job. Nice little heart opener here. Fingertips pointing away from the seat. We're not falling in. We have that nice, strong spine pressing into the earth. Great job here. Working that core a little bit today. So just opening all of that up. Sometimes that fascia in the belly gets tight. So opening up that fascia. And if it feels right, you can stretch it a little deeper. Take the head back only if it says yes. And come back up ever so gently. Going into a quick lateral stretch here. So stay where you are. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, guide the body over to the left. Stretching out that right side body here. That worked incredibly hard for you today. Really check in. Feel it go all the way down to the hip. Keeping both hips squared here. Inhale, come up. Exhale, guide it down to the right, over. Oh yeah. Checking in with both sides of the body here. Shoulders staying squared with one another. One more breath. Staying active in the stretch. And gently come up. Let's stretch out those shoulders, reach the arms behind you, clasp the hands, and take those knuckles down to the earth, opening that chest once more. And let's enjoy a nice tricep stretch. Inhale, come up. Take a hold of that right elbow, pat yourself on the back, chin away from the chest. How you doing? Good job. The cool down is just as important as the workout. And let's switch. Release the right arm, take a hold of that left elbow. And those glutes work so hard for us. So let's end with that wonderful figure four. One of my absolute favorites. Take that seat down to the floor. That right ankle will cross on top of that left. And just really enjoy opening that right hip. Now, if it's bothersome to have that knee close by, just walk that left leg out. That's okay. Any stretch is a good amount of stretch. But always taking yourself where you need and remembering every day is different. And let's switch. And take that left ankle on top of the right knee. Again, make the adjustments that are suitable for you today. Notice I'm still sitting nice and tall. Yes, I'm at a diagonal because of my growing belly, but I'm not like punching down. I'm nice and tall here. Shoulders away from the ears. One more breath. And actually, let's do a quick inner thigh stretch here too. So bring those feet together. And we're gonna go into that bound angle pose, finding those sit bones. Inhale, create that space. Exhale, guide the heart forward. Beautiful. I like to kind of tuck my elbows in towards the rib cage and just kind of let gravity work for you here. I don't want you grabbing a hold of the ankles and forcing and pulling yourself in. Just let gravity be your friend. Just start to feel that body relax and let go, especially those hips. And the inner thighs. One more breath. And gently come up. And awesome job, my friend. You did it. Awesome, awesome work today. Thank you again so much for joining me. My baby and I appreciate you being here oh so much. Again, if you've not already subscribed, please do so. And you know what? Don't forget to share this with others that would enjoy this and benefit from it as well. Again, I am Mel with Soulful. Thank you again for sweating with me, and I look forward to seeing you oh so soon. Have an amazing day.